everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you guys know me, you guys know this is really not my first YouTube video, but I'm coming back and this is for real. For today's video, I thought it'd be a perfect idea to do a get to know me kind of Q&A type of video while also doing a makeup tutorial, because everyone on my TikTok, if you know me from TikTok, everyone there always asks for a YouTube video and probably every single video that I post. So I'm like, you know what? Perfect idea. We'll just do a makeup tutorial and a Q&A at once so you guys can kind of get to know me, get to know what my channel is going to be about, and see if you guys would be interested in following me on my journey. First, we're going to put the hair back. Honestly, I used to use a little headband, but it just falls down too much. It doesn't really hold my hair back that well, so I'm just using this clip. All right, I have my little journal with all my questions. I'm probably going to do a question for every other step or so. I already did my eyebrows just because this video would have been an hour long if we did an eyebrow tutorial. So my first question is, how old am I? What grade am I in? Age, everything. So I am 18 years old today. Today is my birthday, January 21st. I'm an Aquarius baby. I'm a senior in high school. I'm in my second semester of high school right now. I don't know how I've made it this far, guys. School is so hard for me. I will be graduating this year, literally in like 4 months, guys. Let's get on to the first step of our makeup routine. I recently started using a primer. I did not always use primer. Honestly, I never used primers, to be honest, because my makeup would stay good without it. And if I didn't need it, I didn't want to add an extra step. All right, so I use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, and it's all on now. We're going to let this dry and get tacky. For foundation, I use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I love this foundation. It's super good. It's a drugstore brand. Lasts all day, good coverage. I love it. So this is how I apply it. I literally just put it on my finger and put it on my face. I'm going to go in with my foundation brush and just blend this all out. For foundation, I put it everywhere except for under my eyes. I like to put the least amount of product there because I don't want it to get too cakey. I already get crease lines really bad. All right, and this brings us to our next question, which is, where are you from? I'm going to answer this question while I do my concealer. I'm just going to do my concealer with the Infallible 24-Hour Wear. I am born and raised in Idaho. I have lived here my entire life. Never lived anywhere else. I feel like in Idaho, it's a very like small town community vibes. Honestly, like somehow everyone is connected here. I'm going to go ahead and blend in my concealer with this little brush. And then the reason that I put my concealer right here is just to create a little chiseled effect. Now I am blending all of my concealer in with a beauty blender just to make sure there's no brush streaks or like harsh marks. And for the next question, it's what is my name? What's the origin, meaning, and also what is my family like? My name is Belle, as you guys already know. Kind of did not like my name for a long time because I was like, I am so mad. I just want a nickname. And I do say that sometimes still because when I have kids, I'm going to make sure their names have nicknames that can go along with them, because I always wish that my name could like be shortened in some way. I don't know if I'm named after the princess. I don't think I am. My original name was supposed to be Gabrielle, and then my mom was my whole family would have called me Belle for short. I don't know how my mom got that, but my dad was like, well, if we're going to call her Belle for short, we might as well just name her Belle. My freaking dad. I wish I would have been named Gabrielle and been called Belle. I do love my name. My name means beauty in French. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go in with our pressed powder. I'm already hitting pan on this, but this is our L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder. Honestly, I put this everywhere just because I don't want any parts of my makeup greasy. Going into the family side of things, I have obviously my mom and my dad. They have been together since they were 15 and 17. I have two sisters. I have one older sister, one younger sister. I am the middle child. I don't know if that's surprising, but I feel like I definitely give middle child energy. Me and my sisters are very stereotypical oldest, middle, youngest. I love them so much. They're my best friends, and I honestly could not imagine my life anyway. Like, I cannot imagine having any brothers. And I cannot imagine being a girl and not having a sister. Like, what do you mean? So, my original bronzer that I use daily is Hoola Benefit Bronzer. However, mine is low-key running out. So, lately I've been using my bronzer in my Patrick Ta little duo. We're gonna go ahead and put this on the forehead, cheekbones, jawline. I also go down the neck right here. It creates a shadow, makes your face look more chiseled. And then we'll go ahead and do our nose. Okay, next question is kind of about what are my dreams for my careers? What are my dreams in the next 5 years? First, I think we can start off, where do I see myself in the future in the next 5 years? Honestly, guys, I have no idea. Long story short, I have no idea. I honestly am just living my life right now. I have no plans to go to college, no plans to go to trade school. I mean, I had a plan to go to nail school, but honestly, I think I was only going to do that because of what everyone else was telling me, and I don't think that I actually want to do that. I don't know if high school has just burnt me out, but I just cannot imagine graduating high school and going back into school. I don't want to do it. I know, everyone tells me they're so different. It's so much better in college. It's honestly not for me right now. And if I want to go back into cosmetology when I'm older, it's so easy. And honestly, I would rather not go into debt as a literal fresh adult. For today, I'm thinking I want a little bubblegum pink. So let's go with Too Faced. This one looks more pink to me right now. I want this one. So moving on, where do I see myself? Honestly, dream career, if I had to be honest, my dream career since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber and an influencer. Not even, like, before I even knew what an influencer was, I think I just wanted to be a YouTuber, not because of, like, dreams of becoming super rich. Like, obviously, everyone wants to be rich, okay? That's obviously, but, like, that's not even why. Like, I think I genuinely just, like, have this dream, like, that was placed in me ever since I was a little kid. I've never wanted a career, unless you guys would consider, like, YouTube a career. I've never had that in me. I've never, like, wanted to be a doctor, wanted this. Like, I just want to be a mom, and I've literally been like this ever since I was a kid. Moving on with the makeup routine, though, I am going to be using Fit Me Loose Translucent Powder, and we're just going to use a little bit of this in some areas to highlight my face. Not necessarily baking. That's not really what I use this for. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and take some product, and then I go ahead and pat it on the back of my hand because I don't want it to be too white, but I'm going to go ahead and highlight the inner corner of my eye. And we're going to get some more, and we're going to, basically, we're just doing the T-zone. But I'm going to do my forehead right here, brighten it up right there. And then I'm going to do some on my chin right here. Yeah, if I stopped doing YouTube or TikTok or whatever, I would just want to be a stay-at-home mom. Next question is, what is my biggest fear or my biggest pet peeves? Honestly, I'm so scared of being robbed in my house or kidnapped. I mean, like, I feel like those are, like, basic fears, but, like, honestly, like, I'm so scared of that. Like, I don't know, it's just, like, one of my biggest fears. I'm also scared of, like, dying from suffocation or, like, drowning or, like, being burned. That's scary. I will say I definitely have arachnophobia. Every phobia that has to do with reptiles and spiders, I cannot do it. I'm scared of ladybugs. I'm scared of worms. I'm scared of moths. I don't know why, but I'm so scared of it. Actually, this moves me on to my next topic. My biggest pet peeve, and I got this from my dad because we have always learned this. Me and my sisters grew up with this. You don't tease people, okay? Biggest pet peeve of all time is people teasing. I hate it so much. I don't care if you're teasing me or if you're teasing my sister or my boyfriend or my friend. I don't care. I hate it. Do not tease me. If you know that I'm scared of spiders and you bring a spider in my face, no. It's so rude. I hate it so much, and it's literally my biggest pet peeve. Now, my makeup is pretty much done. This is the base. How do you guys think we did? Let me know if you guys try out this makeup routine, and let me know how it looks on you. But we're going to go ahead, and I just have this little towel. I'm just going to kind of wipe away the extra on my lips. Alright, that concludes this video today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you stayed to the end of the video, I love you guys so much. And if you guys want to stick around to be a part of my YouTube journey, I would love that so much. Make sure you guys subscribe. If you guys didn't know that much about me, now you do. And now you know my makeup tutorials. So there we go. We killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I hope you guys enjoy this, and make sure you guys stick around next week for my next YouTube video. Bye, guys.